Welcome to the show. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's enjoying their night. Yeah. Shit is getting crazy in Minnesota. It's below zero. And they're out there trying to start fires to stay warm. It's pretty hilarious because they keep starting little fires and then ice comes and puts them out and then they restart the fire and then it... Let's take a look at what's going on live because something looked like something was going down right before I came live. I think this is BG on the scene. Let's just check in real quick and see what's going on live in Minnesota. Shout out everybody. Hope everybody's doing good in the chat.
I chased the man already once.
So part of the strategy they're doing now is because it's so cold, they're pouring water in front of ice to create an icy situation when they move forward. This is from just a few minutes ago. This is a couple minutes behind, probably about 5 minutes at most. And this revolutionary here, go get him, ice. Go get him. See, now he's forcing him to move early before the water turns to actual ice. Howdy, everybody. I got a poll in the chat if you want to vote. I know which way I'm voting on this one. All the conditions have been met already, guys. I don't know what we're waiting for here. Uh-oh. Throw him right in the water he just poured. Uh-oh. He might get a case of pneumonias. Yeah, this is BG on the scene, by the way. I'll share his link in a second. This guy is on I mean, if you love live footage, this guy is everywhere. He seems to always know where the action's going down. This guy's fucking great. He does good work. And unlike Mercado, he doesn't, he's not polluted with the woke mind virus. I think you guys know what kind of music this might call for here. It's so cold. Just go home, everybody. Just go home. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. It's so cold out there. It's below zero out there right now. I get the ice song ready just in case. Just in case we have some ice action. Then we got a lot of shit to catch up with. But I just wanted to check in so you guys can see what's going on live in Minnesota right this minute. And there guys go, yeah. But at least you're gonna go inside where it's warm, bro. It's nice and warm inside. It looks like some shit might be going down. Let's see. Fast forward a little bit because it is a little behind. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, the screams, the whistles, the honking, the screaming, I get it, Blind Reflex. It is so annoying. We'll turn it down a little bit. Get it. Get it. What's up, everybody in the chat? How's it going? Oh, F.A., what's up, brother? Poland Dan Sock, good to see you, dude. Jim Burkett, what's up, buddy? What's up, G-Lo? How you doing, buddy? J.O. Dubs, Nerio. How's everybody doing? Oh, we got something happening here. Ice is ready for the ice, baby. There ain't no ice gonna slow down ice.
That's how bad you guys want to be in combat, right? That's how bad you want to be in combat. You attack America.
This is BG on the scene. If you want to go watch, go subscribe, follow, give him a like.
Are you in combat, sir?
He's doing good work, boys.
Why are you guys attacking peaceful protesters? It's like every time one of you gets out.
Yeah, they always fuck around, and then when they find out, they start crying like little babies.
Be a real cop! Be a real cop!
Get him!
Asshole!
A lot of people are expecting tomorrow is going to be even worse. I think the one thing keeping it from being too bad is the weather. It's too cold for a lot of these protesters yet. It's only the diehard commies that are out here right now. All right. ICE is retreating. All right, man. So yeah, I don't know about you guys. Again, you can vote, make your voice heard in the poll. I put in the chat. But I'm ready for the Insurrection Act. I'm absolutely for it. Trump, I don't know what he's waiting for, because technically, by law, everything's been met. If he wants to invoke the Insurrection Act, it's been met. Use of militia and armed forces to enforce federal authority. The president may deploy troops unilaterally without state requests to enforce federal laws or suppress a rebellion against the authority of the United States when unlawful obstructions, combinations, or assemblages make it impracticable to enforce federal laws through ordinary judicial proceedings. So basically, to me, if you declare you're a sanctuary state and you stop cooperating with ICE and you actively try to hide people who have broken our laws, illegals, people who have crossed illegally, and then just basically, to me, it's already just being a sanctuary city is enough to me, in my opinion. The president may deploy troops unilaterally when there is an insurrection, domestic violence, unlawful combination, or conspiracy in any state that hinders the execution of federal or state laws, so that people are deprived of constitutional rights, privileges, immunities, or protections, and the state is unable, fails, or refuses to protect those rights, or opposes or obstructs the execution of federal laws or impedes the course of justice under those laws. Insurrection Act time, baby. Here's Trump talking about it. He's kind of just hinting that he can do it. It's in his power to do it, but is he going to do it? Probably not. But I think it's ripe for it. I think it's what places like Minnesota need right now. They need proper law and order, and this failed fucking leadership in Minnesota needs to go.
For the Insurrection Act in Minnesota, what are you waiting for?
Well, the Insurrection Act, which has been used by 48% of the presidents as of this moment, the Insurrection Act also, if you look at it, I believe it was Bush, the elder Bush. He used it, I think, 28 times. It's been used a lot. And if I needed it, I'd use it. I don't think there's any reason right now to use it. But if I needed it, I'd use it. It's very powerful.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say, look, if I was in Minnesota dealing with these fucking idiots in the street, especially if it's like you're in the neighborhood where these guys are camping out and making their own little communities and just destroying your neighborhood and fucking noise pollution through the fucking roof. But yeah, I'd be like, dude, please bring in the Marines, bro. I don't care. Just get these fucking people out of my neighborhood. But yeah, I would have already pulled the trigger. But of course, it'll look bad. I'm done. I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck about looking bad. I just want to get shit done. Like, no matter what we do, it's going to look bad. They're going to spin it to look bad, right? Like we could do everything just beautiful, perfect, 100%, no fuck ups, no errors, and it doesn't matter. They're still going to fucking spin everything to make it look bad. So why do we care what the fuck they think at this point? We got a job to do. Probably have a limited amount of time to actually do it. So fuck their feelings and fuck how it looks. Breaking: Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey under DOJ investigation for allegedly impeding law enforcement. Allegedly? Okay, Fox.
Breaking tonight, Fox News confirms the Justice Department is investigating Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey for allegedly impeding law enforcement efforts on the ground. Again, confirming that DOJ investigation.
Well, I'm down for that too, bro. I'm down for that too. Let's see what this one. Minneapolis rioters are. This happened the other night. So if you remember, there was a shooting the other night where a cop had to shoot somebody in the leg after he was attacked by a shovel, something like that. And I think these are FBI squad cars that they had to abandon to get out of the scene because it was so fucking hairy with these Mad Maxing lunatics in the street. And then what do? They broke into the vehicle. They stole fucking documents that like docs all the federal agents and like what their fucking plans are. And then they stole a rifle from the back of this. I think it's an FBI fucking squad car. So yeah, getting insane. This is the aftermath, the car afterwards.
Sticking people with a needle. Y'all want to see a document?
This is a whole clip right here.
Yeah, so this is where they, I played a clip of this and I didn't know what was going on my last live stream. And they were talking about these coins and I'm like, is this guy trying to sell some coins or some shit? No, that was shit they had stolen from the fucking, they say it's an ICE car, but I think it's an FBI fucking vehicle. And they stole like these little coins and whatever that they have there. And like people are going to be in big shit. People are already getting arrested over this. The guy who stole we got clips of that. The guy who stole the rifle, he's already arrested. A leftist appeared to dox ICE and FBI agents after looting a government vehicle. Proudly documented on a Midas Touch live stream. Yeah, this is status coup.
Save.
Very woke journalists.
Will you hold it for the live and give it back to me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So just let me hold the microphone. You go through the paperwork, and you kind of describe.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, this is illegal right here. What they're doing right here is illegal. But a lot of people think these guys are going to go to jail. I don't know.
Is it live? In the original shooting that happened here tonight, the ICE agent vehicles that were parked on the street in the shooting, they had to leave their cars behind because they got surrounded by protesters. One of the ICE agent vehicles got broken into, and I found this paperwork. It has a list with FBI operation info. It's got full names of FBI agents, phone numbers, emails. There's maps on where they're staying, where they're holding immigrants. There's hotel.
By the way, this was not censored live.
Names in there. There's judge names. This paperwork has people's full names and their emails. Operational posture. This is how they're supposed to stand and how they're supposed to.
I do think there's a chance this status coup guy could go to fucking jail for this, bro. I think there's a chance. Breaking: Attorney Mike Davis says Mayor Frey. Well, let me see it because we got more on this here. We got more on this car thing, but it's a little out of order. Here we go. Law enforcement vehicles raided, laptops destroyed, notebooks stolen, and vests looted. I mean, it's just complete lawlessness in Minnesota right now. This was this was the 14th. Yeah, so this was Wednesday this happened. There's more. Mercado.
Yeah, they got their
Mercado Media was right there. He's
wait,
always there.
that document is their whole battle, like their battle plan out here, I guess. They got a hold of ICE's entire game plan for Minneapolis.
Maybe it was an ICE car. I heard it was an actual FBI car.
That's what status quo was reading.
Yeah, so they totally, and then there's a video of them stealing the rifle out of the back of the car. Let me find it, because yeah, shit is kind of out of whack. Yeah, here we go. This is them breaking into the weapons locker in the back of the car and stealing a rifle. And Nick Sorter was there undercover. And yeah, he got their faces, and already off to jail for one of them at least.
Almost there. Oh wow!
Look at this. This is just like looting. It reminds me of just fucking looters in 2020 when they were breaking into shit, acting like fucking wild animals. Yeah, there's the good idea. Good idea. This guy's a fucking genius. Doesn't even have a mask. This guy's already been arrested because he also has a very distinct face tattoo that makes it really easy to find out who this is. Like, geniuses, bro. We got geniuses out here.
God. Oh my God.
There's some bullets.
Hey, that's a 47.
I don't know.
Yeah, get your souvenirs, bro.
No way.
So fucking dumb. So fucking dumb.
Did he get?
I mean, just look at the scene in Minnesota. It's complete fucking lawlessness, dude. And they don't have enough police because they fucking haven't been funding the police. They got like 600 police officers for the whole city. What a genius, bro. What a genius. And yeah. Where's this guy? He already got arrested. Yeah, here's them fucking just going off on the ICE vehicle. Yeah, bro. Fight the man, bro. Fight the man. Fuck these democratically passed laws, bro. Where's the I got yeah, this is the guy. That worked out real well for you, didn't it, buddy? That worked out real well, huh? What did you think was going to happen, dude? Did he even wear a mask? Like, you're the one person out there without a mask, and you have face tattoos that are going to make it take like 5 seconds to identify you. What a fucking moron, bro. What a fucking moron.
I know you just talked to a high-placed source at DOJ. Tell us more.
Yeah, so he wasn't arrested last night. He could have been, but the Minneapolis police didn't bother chasing the vehicle that had just stolen a high-powered rifle out of an FBI car. So that stole it out of one of these weapons lockers that was in the back. But what I can confirm now is that Raul Gutierrez, age 33, that you see in the video that I posted last night, stealing a firearm from an FBI vehicle, has been arrested by the ATF and the DOJ. They executed an arrest warrant today, and he's a known member of the Latin Kings gang. I just got all this information.
Oh, what a surprise. What a surprise.
Information just before I came on air. He's got a lengthy, violent rap sheet. Of course, he should have been in prison already, but in Tim Walz, Minnesota, like they don't arrest anybody here. So it's not surprising that he was able to go out and beat this gun safe to a pulp and pull this automatic firearm out of it and run away with it. And, you know, hell, if it wasn't for, honestly, a lot of us independent journalists on the ground that were able to get a video of this, nobody would have seen it happen.
Wouldn't know about it.
They were able to find this guy based on a video from independent.
It's very dangerous to do that, right? When they start getting where they're breaking like laws where they know they can be put away for a long time, they will attack anybody filming. We saw it in 2020 when people would try to film the looters. Like, the looters will quickly turn on you, be like, "What the fuck you filming for, dog? What are you doing? Nah, dog, you can't be doing that." And then the next thing you know, like, oh shit, you better film the ground, or fucking it better be a camera they don't see, because they have no problem like getting violent. So,
and a journalist, the one that we posted last night. I mean, it's crazy that it has to be us doing this.
So, Nick, did you talk to DOJ to get his name?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's I've been in contact with.
Okay.
Yeah, they already got the guy. Raul. Good job, Raul. Raul Gutierrez, age 33. He is currently in jail. That worked out real well for you, Raul.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Another gang member off the streets. Happy to see that. Happy to see that. Let's see what else we missed over here. Do. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, you can smash the thumbs up. Smash it real hard. Help get this out to more people. It's very much appreciated. Links are in the description if you want to support. Much love, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Friday night. Attorney Mike Davis says Mayor Frey and Tim Walz are staring down crippling federal charges, including seditious conspiracy and conspiring to obstruct law enforcement. Yeah. I hope this is not another Comey situation where it's like you try to bring charges and then they just get dropped right away.
Talk about using language and words. And let's go to Mike on this. It's really language and words that lead to action on the part of the agitators on the ground. When you're telling them to film, to track, and calling this an invasion, Mike, that comes pretty close to incitement. And one would think you get text messages and you get emails, and the story might actually get a lot spicier for them.
Yeah, under the Constitution, our U.S. Congress writes our immigration laws on behalf of the American people. Congress decides who gets to come and who has to go, and the president has a constitutional duty to enforce those federal immigration laws. That is the supreme law of the land, and these local governors, these local mayors cannot interfere with federal immigration enforcement. That is not only is it assaults on federal law enforcement, you're looking at insurrection and seditious conspiracy, along with harboring, conspiracy in general, and many other serious federal felonies when you are inciting people to commit violent acts to physically obstruct federal law enforcement. So I would say to Governor Walz and to Mayor Frey, you better back down or you're going to end up in federal prison.
I don't think they feel like Trump's going to pull the trigger. It's like a lot of people don't think Trump's going to do anything. Everything's there for an Insurrection Act. They've met every fucking requirement, and they've been meeting them for a long fucking time. Okay, to me, ever since they decided, well, we're just not going to follow federal immigration law, and we're just going to buck the voters of this country and what they voted for and what was passed into law. That, to me, was already enough. We should have probably had Insurrection Act day one of Trump's first term. In every one of these fucking sanctuary cities. But yeah, I get it. There's always a lot of talk. I was telling you guys about this yesterday. I think this guy truly represents, because, you know, the mob takes the streets and they act like everybody's on their side. I don't think so. I think most of these people, like the real neighbors, the real local people here, are hiding in their houses, terrified of this fucking mob. And look at this local base black dude take on the mob. I love this guy.
They got kids on this block, and we need these people to stop shooting.
Get the fuck out! They need to get the fuck out! But they need to get the fuck out! Leave! Leave! Leave!
That's right, that's why
we have families here! We have kids here! Get the fuck out!
See, she don't really understand that he's talking to them. He's not talking to, because he knows, like, you're not going to win. Whether he's on the side of the protest or not, like, you're not going to win. You're just going to create problems for the locals and all the fucking kids here, because now the whole neighborhood's going to be shot with fucking tear gas. He's talking to the crowd. He's not talking to ICE.
Shut up!
Put her in her place, bro.
On this block, okay? They don't care. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. They understand what the fuck I'm saying. I'm back talking to y'all. Hey, look. They got kids in every last one of these houses.
Yeah, a little glitch in the live stream. It'll come back.
What the fuck are we doing?
That part.
What are we doing?
That
bro?
part.
What are we doing? What are we doing? They
don't care! They don't fucking care! They don't care! They don't care! We live in
Listen!
No, we live in
Call of Duty ass cops! What are you even wearing camo for? Fuck you!
We have children here!
Fuck you!
Fuck
Go home, Nazis! Go home, Nazis!
This house? No, shut up! I live around
You hate America! Get out! Get out of here!
Stop! Who the fuck told that? You want to fight? You want to fight?
Someone threw something at Ice. He's ready to fight him.
Who the fuck told that? Who want to fight? Who want to fucking fight? Who want to fight me?
See, we need more fucking people doing this, dude. Look, I realize it's dangerous, right? The mob, very dangerous dealing with a mob of fucking retards. But, like, if this shit's going on in your neighborhood, dude, you gotta fucking... I don't know, man. There's probably not much you could do, but if you could form, like, 40 fucking locals to go out there and basically say, get the fuck off my street, and strong arm these people to get the fuck off your street, I'd say that wouldn't be a terrible idea.
I promise. I'll fight anybody. Stop throwing at these fucking people. Because they got kids in these houses. They got kids. I don't give a fuck who live around here. My daughter live around here, nigga. What you, all right? What you want to do?
You guys ready to fight, bro?
Fuck wrong with you? All right, shut the fuck up if you ain't trying to fight, nigga. Because y'all on the north side now. This is not the south side. Understand? This is not the south side. This is the north side. They got black kids, they got Somali kids, they got white kids, and they got all type of kids over here. Fuck y'all talking about? Y'all don't want to fight? Shut the fuck up.
I like this guy. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, base black dudes are gonna save the world, bro. Because it's the only people the left will listen to. Like, if a black guy comes up and says, hey, you got to stop doing this, like, they might actually listen to a black guy. Because, you know, they live in a weird fucking world. Trump admin is preparing to release a database exposing every single anti-ICE insurrectionist and publicly expose their names, faces, and employees. That's great. But the other thing you could do is enact an Insurrection Act and go arrest all of them. I'm sure you have all the data. I mean, ICE has been fucking filming all these people fucking around for a while, so I'm sure there's a huge database of people who they know have broken laws that they can go and fucking just round up.
This job and these people who want to say follow ICE, and film ICE, you know what?
By the way, the vote count is not even close. 83% yes, 17% no, with 113 votes so far. Yeah, it looks like looks like you guys are ready for an Insurrection Act, huh? I don't blame you.
But when you cross that line, and we've proven it, if you interfere or impede or assault an ICE officer, you will be prosecuted. And one thing I'm pushing for right now, Laura, we're going to create a database where those people that are arrested for interference, impediment, assault, we're going to make them famous. We're going to put their face on TV. We're going to let their employers in their neighborhoods, in their schools, know who these people are. Because as you said, a lot of these people, they say they're taking time off work to protest. I bet you a lot of them are calling in sick. I bet you a lot of their employers don't know what they're doing. But we're going to make sure everybody knows who they are. We're going to broadcast. They want to broadcast the ICE officer that was nearly killed all over the internet. We're going to broadcast every one of these people we arrest. This job.
I mean, that's one way to do it. We could just end this really quickly, and then in 2 months, people will forget about it. Go in there, Insurrection Act, Tim Walz arrested, Jacob Frey arrested, Ilhan Omar arrested. Everybody that's pushing for people to fight against actual laws and doesn't want the law to be fucking enforced. I don't know. I'm done. I'm done caring, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready to fix the problem. And sometimes, what people don't realize is fixing the problem is actually pretty ugly, unfortunately. Like, if you allow a problem to continue to fester and fester and fester for years upon years upon years, when you finally decide to fix it, it's usually not pretty. So, but a lot of these people out here that we're all for this, Now that we have to actually fix it, they're like, oh, think about how bad it is. Oh, you're a bootlicker. You're this or that. Yeah, I'm a bootlicker for fucking law and order. Yeah, I'm a bootlicker for a government that's actually going to look after the citizens and get people the fuck out of here who are a danger and who are fucking not even supposed to be here. I'm a bootlicker for that. I'll lick that boot all day while you fucking lick some commie retard's boot. Have fun with that. Have fun with that. Must watch. Cam Higby reports women are bringing babies to riots in the middle of the night. That seems to be the new strategy. It's not like they really care about the babies. This is live. Yep, still a crowd out there. Still a crowd out there. Go home, people. You're gonna freeze to death. Go the fuck home. Yeah, I finally figured out how to turn off those stupid emojis, dude. Where did I leave off? Okay, let's see. This is kind of funny, and it makes sense. Like, the women in Minnesota are upset that their husbands aren't supporting them. Ladies, maybe you should listen to your husbands. Okay, maybe they're the ones that are thinking more logically about this when you are just behaving like an emotional fucking lunatic. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a lot of divorces in Minnesota.
Like, I actually don't have a single friend who is like thrilled with how their husband is reacting to all this. Most of them are describing their husbands as ostriching, sticking their heads in the sand and pretending like nothing is happening. Meanwhile, my friends, they're...
Or you mean they actually support law enforcement doing their job and would like you stupid women to stop acting like fucking lunatics because you got radicalized by some video on TikTok about, oh, think of the children. Oh, look at this or that. Oh, they're Nazis. Yeah, they're just sick of your bullshit. And they know they can't talk you out of it because you've lost your fucking minds. So they're just trying to be like, okay, can we talk about something else? Can we stop talking about the Gestapo? Can we just watch a movie and chill out?
Their wives are trying to figure out, how are we going to continue normal life for our children through this? How are we going to prepare and protect ourselves?
Yeah, take them to the protest. That's how you do it, right? How are we going to protect our children? Take them to the protest. That keeps them safe, right? Right?
And their husbands are like, stop being so emotional. You're overreacting.
Based.
I mean, do we see what's happening?
Yeah, you women are losing your fucking minds, and you're going to get divorced over it. It's going to end up leading to divorce because men are just, I mean, they'll put up with a lot of these dudes, but only so much. Only so much. You're walking that line of divorce.
Hello. It's time to wake up.
Yeah,
protect your family. Like, my friends are losing complete faith in their partners at this point. The divorces that are going to happen after all this, it's going to be an unprecedented number.
Yeah, and then you're going to live a very sad, lonely life with your cats, and your husband's going to go marry a younger, hotter chick and start a new family.
Because you all are failing your families.
Yeah. No, see, men don't want their women out there fucking putting themselves in danger over some bullshit lie. Reports women are bringing babies to riots.
Do these women, are the kids in strollers? What do they have them in, like one of those little swings?
Sometimes they have them in strollers, but the other night I saw several small children just being walked around. And I mean, these are kids that are, this big.
Oh my God. And the fathers are dads there?
Their dad's at home watching football.
All right, so it's
like Spocko2181 super chatted $4.99. Women are constantly writing checks they can't cash.
Yeah, if it was up to these women, they'd get their husbands killed. They would start a fucking civil war, and they'd have their husbands out there to die for their fucking delusions. Because that's what it is. It's delusional shit. It's, oh, Adolf Hitler's in the streets. It's like, no, your city decided that federal law doesn't apply to them because, I don't know, they just think they're above the law. And it's very simple. We're just actually enforcing the law that's on the books that the American people just voted for and support overwhelmingly. But yeah, you get on TikTok where everybody from the right everybody's like, what, man, they're winning so hard on TikTok. Yeah, because TikTok bans any fucking right-wing voices to bring any sort of like other side to the story. It's like, on X, you can have, you see more of the right, you know, speaking up. But if you go to TikTok, you go to these other places, these people are just fucking nuked, dude. So yeah, of course it looks like one side's winning. Only one side has a voice on a lot of these platforms.
No dads.
And thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Women are constantly writing checks they can't cash. Amen.
It's moms and they're
Amen.
bringing
Thank you for the
kids.
super chat.
It's insane. And how cold is it? It's 9 degrees.
It's 9 degrees. It's bouncing between 8 and 9.
Dude, go home. Just go home. Yeah, we saw this. Let's see. This crosses from rhetoric into criminal conduct. Mike Davis, governors and mayors cannot interfere with federal immigration. Yeah, I think we saw this. This is one we saw earlier, right?
When we talk about using language and
Yeah, we saw this one earlier. Yeah, we saw that one. Federal agents are done playing games. They're now yanking stalkers and agitators out of their cars and arresting them on obstruction charges. I've been saying this for a long time. They needed to get aggressive with these Mad Maxers like this during the summer when this shit started kicking off, because they've kind of had like a hands off, you know, just do our job, ignore them, you know, give them warnings and blah, blah, blah. No. Let them fucking follow you and impede you long enough to gather evidence of them impeding and then arrest them and hit them with the book. And it seems like that's what they're doing now. Uh-oh. And this is their training. The guy on the ground, like, these people have been trained on how to resist, how to flail your hands around like a big baby as mean Gestapo officer tries to arrest you, so you can make it look as worse as possible, rather than just be okay, just a very peaceful arrest. No, that won't be good for the cameras. We need to make ICE look like they're fucking, you know, aggressive and violent. And here's another one. He's a citizen. And then here's the fucking still shot that CNN will present and be like, ICE is arresting citizens again. Yeah, okay. He did nothing wrong. Really, nothing wrong at all. Sure. Yeah, so bad. Stop fucking around. Stop acting like a militant force. This guy's now in jail for fucking around. We need more of it. Raul Gutierrez. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, this is just a fun one. It's not easy being an officer, bro.
Good afternoon. I'm Corporal Community. How can I help you? What's the emergency, sir? Your registration expired March of 2024.
There's going to be so much of this now because the left keeps acting like the mere thing of like something I've had to go through my entire life. All of us had is to, like, when you're dealing in certain situations, you have to present ID. So the simple fact that ICE might walk up to somebody and go, hey, can you show me your ID? That's like Gestapo level, show me your papers shit, right? So we might see more of this from the left where they're just like, no, I don't have to show you my ID. It's like, oh, dude, we all know how it works. We have ID for a reason. It's not a big deal to give somebody your ID.
You understand what I'm saying?
You know, a law enforcement officer.
So, can you fill out this form for me? And then I'll answer your questions.
Like every country you go, if you go into a country legally, you have to keep your passport on you at all times. Like if I go to France and on a passport, I have to have my passport on me at all times in case somebody requests it. You know, like that's just normal. But in America, obviously, that means we've become Nazi Germany, right?
If you fill out that form, I'll answer your questions. Let's try this again.
This is hilarious.
Can you fill out this form for me?
This is the other thing they do. They think they're the boss of everybody. Like, I get it. Like, there are bad cops out there, but you guys are just making it worse for yourself.
And then I'll answer your questions. If you fill out that form, I'll answer your questions. Let's try this again. Let's not. Let's fill out the form and you answer my questions. Let's try this again. I don't answer your questions until you answer my questions. Driver's license. I don't answer your questions until you answer my questions. Okay. Answer my questions. You must answer my questions. Don't have to. Yes, you do. Don't have to. Yes, you have to provide me with your driver's license. No, I do not. And your insurance. No, I do not. You're going to wind up in jail if you do not cooperate. All right, look. You understand me? Do you? Okay, allow me to get another. Jail is coming your way. And why are you not providing your driver's license and your insurance, sir? If you'll just take a second and read this form. I'm not going to read that, sir.
Just fill out this paperwork for me.
You'll notice that. Is that your? Do you have a warrant for your arrest, sir? No, sir. I am an American state citizen. Okay, great. So am I. When a police officer pulls me over, I have to provide my registration, my insurance, and my driver's license. I'm sorry, sir. I don't think you are. Do you know what American State National is? No. Go ahead.
That means you have no right to talk to me or ask me for my ID. Dude,
are you gonna bring a supervisor here?
It's just shit is so stupid, man. You turn like a 5-minute stop into like 30 minutes, and then they gotta break your window and drag you out of the car. And it's like, just cooperate. We have police doing this for a reason. People voted for this for a reason. Okay? And if we just cooperate, it's great. It's not a big deal. Like, God. And now, dude, what they're doing is like, they are forming little fucking checkpoints. The mob is forming checkpoints for people to have to drive through. And if they think you're ICE, you have to prove you're not ICE now. So this guy, I believe he works for a news agency, and he just happens to be driving a similar car to like some ICE agent car they saw one time. So they just start harassing this dude.
Here you go. Yeah, like I said, I don't have to do this. I'm happy to do this. That's all. We just got to stop this.
So he's got a lot of camera equipment. I think we can say this isn't ICE.
Yeah, I'm not. I tried to tell the first lady that nobody believes me. That's all I can do is tell you. I already shot. Listen, first of all, I don't have to do any of that, but I'm kind. I respect what you are doing.
Otherwise, yeah, kind. You mean you're afraid of this mob, that they might start destroying your vehicle? Because, you know, if they really thought, like, if it turned out you couldn't prove you weren't ICE and they really thought you were undercover ICE, they would just start fucking attacking you and probably destroying your vehicle.
Yeah, no. I really appreciate what you guys are doing. I just don't understand my job, and I don't know how to do it.
Were you here yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes, he was here yesterday. I can testify that. I didn't recognize him.
No, I appreciate your help. Thank you.
I'm not here to help you.
No,
I think the fact that you're in a vehicle like this at this time is...
Oh, I'm not here to help you. The fact that you would dare drive in a vehicle similar to what ICE drives in, I mean, what are you thinking? You're lucky we don't fucking hang you right now for driving this vehicle that I saw an ICE agent drive one time.
With all due respect to everybody, I can help a way drive.
Well, you can. You go rent something else. I mean, if you're part of the media.
That's not how it works.
God damn. These women right here are going to be the death of America, bro. The death of America from fucking women like this.
This is my business.
I know. This is how it works. So anyhow, I hope you guys understand. Not here to
He was here with a video camera yesterday. I did see another vehicle with them.
But we should still, like, destroy his vehicle just to make a statement against ICE.
I did see him with a camera.
Press badge when folks were talking on the side?
No. Okay. I told him I was with the media. Okay. And when people get irate with me, I have no choice to just roll out the window.
I think you gotta understand that people were kidnapped.
I think you have to understand, like, the mob is, it's in their right to fucking harass you because you're driving the wrong vehicle. You need to understand that. You need to understand you people have lost your fucking minds.
It wasn't yesterday, because that's what we did the story on. Sorry. Let's just wrap this up, okay?
It would be helpful. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys the first time.
Oh, as he's letting him off with a warning. All right, if we catch you driving this vehicle that looks like it could be an ICE vehicle, we catch you again, you might not get off so light. You better go rent a new car because the fucking crazy mob might just attack you, and that's on you, bro. That's on you for driving a vehicle that looks like an ICE vehicle, bro.
Just wrap this up, please.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, these are the sane people. These are the sane ones. This happened in my neck of the woods, dude. Another officer, ICE, almost being run over by a vehicle.
Come out of the car. Out of the car.
Open the window.
Yo, he's in proceedings. He's good to go. Let me get my break.
Another brainiac.
Watch out behind you! Watch out!
This guy's lucky. See, at this point, they could have literally just started opening fire on this guy. This guy is lucky. He makes it out of here.
Watch out in front of you! Watch out in front!
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Cut it off! Cut it off! Now! Cut it off! Turn off the car! Cut the car! Cut off! Come out of the car! Now! Come out of the car! Come out! Now! 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 Now!
What a dumbass. I mean, you ended up getting out of the car. You could have just got out of the car, probably avoided like more charges. I don't know what the charges might have already been in the first place. But all that, just slamming their fucking cars just for you to end up getting out of the car anyway. So great. Now, like a tiny charge becomes a huge charge. Genius, man. I think this is a good time for my favorite new song. Is this one it? Yeah. Congratulations, we got a new retard. Congratulations. Congratulations, buddy. Here's more. Fucking Democrat lawmakers in Minnesota are now encouraging anti-ICE rioters to pick up weapons and attack law enforcement. I mean, this is why I'm saying, what are we waiting for with the Insurrection Act? What are we fucking waiting for, dude?
If there were neighbors and others who came out to help this person, that is just an example of Minnesota being a place where we help our neighbors. And we are clear that the ICE agents have been coming here, and there's over 2,000 of them. And they've been attacking and terrorizing our state. So yes, neighbors will come out and be helpful. I'm not certain if they had brooms or a shovel. That is to be further investigated.
If they did, in fact, have some sort of weapons to use to attack the ICE officer, would that change your opinion of whatever unfolded next?
Actually, no, right? Because from our vantage point, we wanted to make sure and all.
No. So yeah. These commies, dude, they want to use all these useful idiots to start their little revolution against the federal government that's going to get these idiots in trouble, if not physically injured, if not worse. Stop being a useful idiot, okay?
I always want to make
It's not
sure
good for your health.
that Minnesotans are being dealt with properly. And when we think in terms of any pursuit or any apprehension of anyone, there's a way for you to do your work where it's respectful and it's fair. We unfortunately have seen ICE not be respectful, not be fair, but to be illegal and to attack and to be very aggressive.
You could say illegal. That doesn't make it illegal, okay? I'll point this out again for the idiots that don't understand, okay? If these cities that have declared themselves to be sanctuary cities merely cooperated the same way every other city that hasn't lost their fucking mind, the same way they do, by just honoring detainers, picking up people and going, hey, this guy's got a deportation fucking order. Let's call immigration to come pick him
super
up.
chatted $4.99. I'm hoping Trump is waiting G for them to go too far.
Yeah, but what, Spocko, shout out, brother. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for the super chat. But what's too far? Like, I feel like they've already gone too far, dude. And I feel for the people that live in this area that got to deal with this shit, dude. So I don't know. I feel like everything's been met, right? I get what you're saying. Trump is probably doing that. But I would disagree that we haven't met those conditions already for it to be enacted. And I feel like the longer we wait to nip this in the butt, the longer and the worse it's going to be. So, but I feel you, Spocko. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Hope you're doing good. Shout out to Spocko.
With Minnesotans, and to see that the federal government has made a decision to attack and send more and more agents here and allow them to be allow them to misbehave. We think that's a tragedy and a travesty.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a travesty. What happens is these fucking people that you have brainwashed into believing some fantasy world. Call me crazy, but I don't think anyone should talk to ICE agents, police officers like this. Oh, First Amendment. First Amendment. Okay, dude. Go try this to any cop, right? People are smart enough to know if I walk up into a cop and get into his personal space and start screaming at him like I'm insane, like, don't play games like that, okay? If you care about, you know, making it home at the end of the night. But yeah, no, we can just do whatever we want. Nothing matters anymore. Common sense doesn't matter.
Your own fucking people. You're terrorizing your own fucking people just because they're brown. You guys are pieces of shit. You guys are pieces of shit. Get back in your truck. Fuck you. Fuck you. I have rights, motherfucker. Get back in your truck. Leave them the fuck alone. Leave them the fuck alone.
We don't take orders from you.
Look at his shaky hand, dude. Look at that. No control, no emotional control, adrenaline shooting through the roof. He thinks he's a revolutionary standing up to the Gestapo. He's just a scared little boy who's been misled by his favorite influencers and whatever algorithm he's found himself in on TikTok. And he's shaking like a little, leave him alone. Leave him alone. I'm a tough guy. No, you're a pussy. You're a scared little bitch.
Yeah, you only
Let's watch that shaky hand again.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I have rights, motherfucker. Get back in your truck. Leave them the fuck alone. Leave them the fuck alone.
We don't take orders from you, man. Back up.
Yeah, you only take.
You got base Chad Ice Cop. There's no shaking going on here. So yeah, we don't take orders, man, from you. So like, back up, bro. He's like, base Chad meets fucking unhinged, emotional, fucking fatherless retard.
Fucking orders from a pedophile rapist, you piece of shit. You want your fucking bonus so fucking bad, you broke bitch? You broke bitch?
Well,
give me your Venmo, I'll fucking PayPal you some shit, you stupid bitch, you broke motherfucker. Yeah, this is our fucking community. I went to school in this community. I grew up in this community. I'm not gonna let you fucking ice pigs terrorize us motherfuckers. Fuck you. Man, fuck you. Or what? Or what? You're gonna fucking shoot me? I'll die for this shit. You fucking pigs, get the fuck out of here. You don't fuck. What the fuck you gonna do, motherfucker? This is my fucking village, motherfucker. I went to school here. You fucking pigs. Valen mierda todos. Valen mierda. Valen mierda, hijo de su perra madre. You fucking pigs. You fucking rats. Get the fuck out of our fucking town, motherfucker. I'll die for this shit. I'll die for this shit, motherfucker.
These people, ICE, I'm telling you, ICE, sometimes they put up with too much. I get it. Like, if they arrest this guy, I'd be like, oh, the news will spin it. They just arrested a citizen for speaking his, using his First Amendment rights and blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, this is another fuck around and find out moment. And you're just lucky that ICE looked at you like a fool and didn't get upset by your fucking derangement and just left. You're lucky.
Fucker. Yeah, motherfucker. Look at these fucking pigs.
Because you know what? Cops have bad days too. You catch one of these on a bad day, you know.
Show your face, pussy!
No one's perfect. ICE isn't perfect. They're going to make mistakes, especially when they're put in situations where you're actively trying to get them to make a mistake every chance you can.
Show your face, pussy! Show your face, pussy! Show your face, pussy! Show your face, pussy! Of course you won't. You're a fuck. You're bothering your...
Yeah. Show your face, pussy! Oh, I can't stop shaking. Oh, I'm such a tough guy. Oh, man. Base Chad Ice versus fucking deranged, fatherless fucking lunatic. This ICE agent was assaulted 4 times during this arrest attempt, and it's only getting worse. It's time for President Trump to institute the Insurrection Act. I agree, Don Keith.
Shame on you!
So, it's a woman. It's a woman thinking she can engage in violence like usual. I think it's a woman. Beta fucking trips him like a beta fucking hair bun loser fucking trips. Oh my dude, I'm telling you, these people are they're all gonna fuck around and find out at some point. They keep this up. What that guy just did. Look at him. And then they started. Look at that. Dude, this video would be enough if I was Trump to be like, okay, whoop, Insurrection Act, signed, boom, send in the National Guard. That'd be enough right there. I'm not as patient as Trump is. Trump is pretty fucking patient. I don't know, man. I'm not that patient. Federal ICE agent plays ice cream truck music as activists demand he leaves. Now ICE is just fucking trolling the protesters now. It's great. Then federal officers drive in circles through Minneapolis roundabout, forcing press and protesters to trail behind. This is funny.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. It's
Play the ice cream truck music. Damn, I want to go get me a banana fudge popsicle, bro. I love those banana fudge popsicles. There's not enough banana fudge in this world. We need more banana fudge. Might get me a raspa with some Lucas on it. Definitely one of those yellow banana fudge pop. Those things are so good, dude. The press is there just following. Fucking hilarious, dude. Whoever's ICE has a sense of humor, dude. If you block in ICE agents with your car for people who hate you, you can expect this.
Get out of your car and do it now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now. Or you're gonna get tased. Get on the ground.
Did she just try to kick him?
Get the fuck out of me.
I think this is just a drunk arrest. These women, man. Oh, yeah, that taser. I imagine that's no fun being tased. But she's drunk. She'll sleep it off. I mean, this is all men's fault, really. This is men's fault. We allowed women to get to this level of just derangement. I don't know if the fathers were just, spoiling their daughters too much, letting the women fucking raise them, and then just instilling this is really, at the end of the day, this is on men. This is our fault that our women have lost our fucking minds. Fucking Bovino, base Chad. I'd vote for Bovino to be president at this point. I like his old school style. He's got a classic uniqueness to him that not many men have anymore. I think this is yesterday. Again, status quo. Uh-oh, look, Bovino. He's the type of leader that leads from the front, man. It's a man of our times, bro. Every now and then, there are challenges put in front of us, and men like this arise to face them.
Hey, jump that bottle! Jump that bottle! You're all fucking pretend!
This is an example of the men who have failed this country. The boomer generation. Hey, good job, boomers. You brought this on us. You fuckheads. I hope you enjoy your fucking super fucking house that's worth like way more than. I just want the housing fucking market to collapse already. Can we have that happen? Can we collapse the housing market already so fuckheads like this can stop sitting on fucking all this money? Fuck you, bro.
Coward chicken shit fucks!
Thank you to the boomer generation. You guys did real good work. Real good work. Oh, here's an interview. Y'all want to see an interview with the legendary fucking Bovino himself? Let's see. Let's see what he thinks. Obviously, the audio. I mean, okay. This is one where if you don't have the right ear, you might not hear this interview because it's going to be all in the right ear.
What's your reaction to that? And are you?
Or she will be in the right ear. He's going to be in the left ear, I think.
Allie, well, thanks for having me. It's good
Yeah.
to see you.
several reactions and several thoughts on the vandalism.
I love, he talks like a dude that just like fucking time traveled from the 50s. I love it. I love the old school fucking, I'm ready to vote for him for president.
One, we've seen this in almost every city we've been to, Los Angeles, Chicago, Charlotte, and it's unfortunate that that happens, but I think it speaks to something greater here that Ma and Pa America, that the American citizens and your viewers need to know, and that is these anarchists, and I'm calling them anarchists now, these anarchists, these rioters, these bad people that wish to harm law enforcement are now harming American citizens. Those vehicles you mentioned that were vandalized.
If you're not hearing it, it's because it's right ear. Okay, so if you only got left, like the only speaker's working is the left speaker or the left headphone, yeah, you're not going to hear this. So you better get a right one working pretty soon.
They've also, we've received reports, vandalized indiscriminately many vehicles in those hotel parking lots. They don't care if it's government vehicles, and then they happen to get several vehicles of American citizens, innocent civilians, they don't care.
Yeah, so I might have missed this because there's so much shit going on, but they fucking went into a hotel parking lot and started destroying vehicles, apparently ICE vehicles, but also non-ICE vehicles, just, yeah, acting like a fucking mob, dude. This is what mobs do, okay? Eventually, if this is allowed to continue, they will start going house to house and finding all the people who support ICE and hanging them in the street, because that's what mobs eventually do if no one puts them in check. That's why we have law and fucking order, dude. That's why we follow the laws of the land, okay?
And we're seeing that now. We're hearing reports from the police that that's happening, throwing nails out in parking lots where our government vehicles are not even located. They don't care. So these anarchists...
At Freeman 3 became a member. At Freeman 3 celebrates 7 months of membership. He has Paul Harold vibes.
Thank you, brother. That was the worst time because I had the audio all the way up because this audio is so shitty. So then the notification comes in like super loud. Thank you, brother. 7 months. Freeman, you rock, brother. Thank you. Yes, Paul Harold vibe. Yeah, he's got like that old school fucking Americana vibe, dude. Before we all got cucked by the hippie generation.
Do not, they truly do not go towards federal law enforcement only. If you get wrapped up in this, and you're Ma and Pa America, and you get wrapped up, and they even think you're law enforcement, then you're getting it also, and that's a big problem. I think that should probably wake some people up as to the depth and the scope of these anarchists.
Now, when it comes to the president kind of playing with the idea of invoking the Insurrection Act, do you think that's needed here?
She asked, in case you can't hear it, she asked, do you think the Insurrection Act is needed here?
Allie, as far as the Insurrection Act, the president and Secretary Noem, they're laser focused on what is happening here in Minneapolis. They receive situation reports, intelligence, on-the-ground briefings by myself and other federal...
You don't like the long coat, farty lip juice? I love the long coat, bro. I love those long coats like that. I'd rock some shit like that.
Very well read into what is going on here in Minneapolis. They've got plenty of good, solid, accurate data points to make whatever decision they're going to. I'm not going to get out in front of President Trump or Secretary Noem on that, but they're very well versed in what's going on here in Minneapolis.
Yeah, so he you know, it's the right answer for somebody who's, you know, serving, like you know, that's their job to make that decision. But as a civilian, as a regular citizen, I'd say fuck yes. It's been about time for the Insurrection Act. What's the vote at now? 84%. So it went up a point. 169 votes, 84% say yes, Trump should declare insurrection in Minnesota. 16% say no. You know, I probably have a skewed audience, but I think people in America are done with this shit and they're ready for it to go. Governor Tim Walz and Mayor Jacob Frey, by the way, audio's back at regular levels, so if you do want to send a super chat, it shouldn't blow up our eardrums, okay? My bad, guys. Governor Tim Walz and Mayor Jacob Frey are under federal investigation for obstructing ICE operations in Minneapolis. Mayor Small Fry says the violence won't stop until ICE leaves. Oh boy, or you leave. Or you leave, bro. Jesse Waters.
This is a Fox News alert. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey are under federal investigation by the Department of Justice for obstructing ICE operations. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche said this.
When the governor or the mayor threaten our officers, when the mayor suggests that he's encouraging citizens to call 911 when they see ICE officers, that is very close to a federal crime. You cannot do that. If you impede the work we're doing, you better be worried, because we're coming after you.
Both politicians have told federal agencies to leave their state immediately. They're refusing to turn over violent migrants, and they've incited their citizens to. They're refusing to turn over violent migrants.
Violet? Like the color violet? You're a professional, Jesse. Okay? You're not supposed to make these mistakes, Jesse.
And they've incited their citizens to harass, impede.
Frame, what's up?
Freeman 3 super chatted $2. Next we'll introduce the meat target.
You know, I love when you guys make jokes, but so many times they go over my head. I don't. It sucks when I don't get them, because they're probably funny, but I'm too stupid to understand the joke. Thank you, Freeman.
And assault federal law enforcement agents. The police department has given safe harbor to criminal aliens and dangerous agitators. Immigration police, they've been hit, kicked, spit on. Their vehicles have been looted. They've been attacked with projectiles and fireworks. Walls and Fry have created a hostage situation. Their citizens are waging guerrilla warfare with the federal government, and they're saying the violence will only stop once the federal government leaves their state. The federal government has every right to be in Minnesota.
Well, from my understanding, Farty Lip Juice says, I live 30 minutes north of Minneapolis. I have yet to see any ICE agents. I'm in the city often, too. They are coming here, but my town definitely supports Trump. Yeah, so what's going on with you, Farty Lip Juice, which is what's happening in most non-sanctuary cities, is that your local government is cooperating with federal law enforcement, cooperating with ICE. So if there is a deportation order, sometimes they'll go pick up the dude and then call ICE, because it's better for local police to actually do the policing. And then when they have these people in custody, they can just call ICE and let ICE come in. So that's why you're probably not seeing anything. Probably also because you probably don't have a huge immigration problem, because you're not a sanctuary city. They're going to go into Minnesota, into Minneapolis, where they'll be protected by the sanctuary city policies. So that could be what's going on.
The reason they're in Minnesota in the first place is because it's a sanctuary for rapists, murderers, drug traffickers, not to mention $1 billion Somali fraud scheme. ICE is there to apprehend illegal aliens, and the Treasury Department, as well as Homeland and FBI, are all on the ground to investigate financial crimes. The federal government has sole power to enforce immigration law and has the right to enforce the law in every state in the country. Just like the Civil War, Democrats don't get to violently repel federal officials from their states. If Trump tolerates this, you'll see a confederacy of sanctuary states festering with fraud and foreign nationals. It'll suck the Treasury dry and create a no man's land for foreign crime syndicates.
Well, I think one good way to handle it, like at least cut off all federal funding for sanctuary cities. Not a single penny needs to federally be given to these sanctuary cities. That could help, but also Insurrection Act to go in there and fucking arrest the criminals.
Minnesota's not its own country. Foreigners don't get to live there, commit violent crime, and steal billions from taxpayers. And they certainly don't get to fly the stolen cash overseas to Somalia. What's going on in Minneapolis to date is completely unacceptable and is bordering on insurrection. The president's considering treating it this way and sending in the Guard.
The Insurrection Act, which has been used by 48% of the presidents as of this moment, the Insurrection Act also, if you look at it, I believe it was Bush, the elder Bush, he used it, I think, 28 times.
I think, if you remember right, no, I think it was it Clinton? It was on Clinton's watch, the LA riots, when they rioted over Rodney King.
It's been used.
I think Clinton might have been
lot.
in office at that time.
If violent attacks against immigration police don't stop, the president has three options. One, send in ICE reinforcements. Two, invoke the Insurrection Act and achieve law and order through overwhelming force.
No, that was George H.W. Bush. So yeah, that makes sense. Because that's a perfect, obviously he declared insurrection in LA.
Or surrender to Tim Walz.
That shit was out of control.
And pull ICE out of Minnesota. The Democrats believe they can get Trump to pull out. They think they're getting traction on the mass deportation issue. They think they're driving Trump's numbers down, and they're firing up the base, and they're even fundraising off this. They think they're winning over women and Hispanics, and that the president's getting skittish over the images on television.
I should know. I mean, I know the Sublime song. April 26, 1992. There was a riot on the streets. Tell me, where were you?
Kamala Harris is now campaigning on Renee Good's grave.
When the federal government rips people out of their car, out of their home, out of their church, when families are separated and a mother of 3 is shot and killed by an ICE agent in Minneapolis, people are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
See, the details matter, right? Like, did these people break the law? Like, are we going to have the same energy like when people murder somebody? Like, if there's a murderer and you yank him out of church to arrest him because he just murdered somebody, like, oh, it's so bad. Oh, you're yanking people out of church. Yeah, well, he's a murderer. And a lot of these people are fucking criminals to high level, like talking like rape, drug dealing, gang violence, all kinds of shit. But yeah, let's worry about keeping them safe, okay?
Mama's got a lot of nerve. There was an invasion on her watch, and she's angry at how Trump's getting them out. While her voters are...
Is this a recent clip? She seems drunk as ever.
...circling the wagons around the invaders.
Oh, no. Yeah, BG on the scene, getting some fucking credit on Fox News. I'm good. I'm happy to see it. BG does good work. Yeah, they're still out here. Still out here. Looks like the sheriffs are actually working with ICE. That's smart. Just go home, people. Just go to your home. There's no need for all this. Let me figure out, where did I leave off? Where did I leave off? Yeah, at least I got rid of the fucking emoji bullshit, bro. There was an option to get rid of that. Yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Anti-ICE rioters have seized control of the road outside ICE, Minneapolis, blocking vehicles and stopping to check if occupants are Nazis before letting them pass. Yeah, so yeah, let's just let this crazy mob take the law into their own hands.
Here come the toy soldiers.
I can make those noises too. It's like, stop trying to make that shot.
That's what a Nazi would say.
Not a Nazi!
They live in their own fucking world, bro. They really live in a fantasy world. And it's gotten so bad that their little fantasy world is now affecting all of us. I remember that when Alex made this video. I think this was like back in 2020 or something, but it's still poignant to today's time.
Right there! It's Hitler! Get him! Get him!
I love when he says, "You killed me." I don't know why that cracks me up every time. I miss Fat Alex Jones. You killed me. I love that, man. I love it. I love it. We need to have more fun with this shit, dude. We need to have way more fun. So you guys remember Candace Owens? You guys remember her? Well, the year 2026 is already not going well for Candace. I feel bad for all the people that like hitched their wagon to this fucking crazy lady. Cause yeah, it's going off the rails pretty quick with Candace. I wanted to play Candace's clips first. Here, yeah, this one's out of order. Let's move this over here. Out of order. Here's Stephen A, who's been kind of playing both sides, and somebody finally explains reality to Stephen A, which is like, they're not following the law. They're actively bucking the laws that have been passed. And if they only behaved the way every other normal city did, none of these problems would be happening.
During the prior administrations, the Obama administration, the Bush administration, Clinton administration, there was cooperation, with local jurisdictions to hand ICE over.
Keith, let me say this to you. I want to applaud you for calling up and bringing up this issue, because you've brought up a very poignant issue that I haven't heard one single caller address in weeks.
I've been addressing it for fucking ever. It is something that the right doesn't bring up enough. Is that, hey, look at how these other cities do it. If you only follow the law like the other cities do, then you wouldn't have to have ICE on your streets. And you didn't know about this, Stephen? You didn't know how this worked? You never heard of a sanctuary city before, Stephen?
About ICE. You spoke to the level of cooperation between the administration and the White House, the federal government, and local and state law enforcement. There was a level of cooperation. The question is, why has that cooperation not existed? And my point is, that's a huge, huge question. Because if the level of cooperation that no longer exists, that lack of cooperation, if we're going to say that it started in 2016 when Trump came into office and it's continuing now, then that means that either Trump is engaging in a whole bunch of stuff that is considered unconstitutional, or the local and state officials in sanctuary cities specifically, by the way, are being impediments to laws being executed.
Ooh, I wonder which one it is, Stephen. It's not unconstitutional. It's the federal government's job to manage border and police the border and enforce border law. It's not unconstitutional. What's unconstitutional is states and cities deciding that the law doesn't apply to them. And we have laws written to fix that, right? Insurrection Act. Like that. That's meant to fix situations like this. So what are we waiting for, Trumpy?
And exercised. And therefore, we'll be in a position to really, really point the finger of accountability where it belongs. Right now, we all believe it's Trump because we see the optics and it doesn't look good. It looks absolutely positively awful. If, however, we're able to discover.
You mean the optics? You mean the propaganda from the left? That you idiots that are just Johnny come latelys to this shit just seem to fall for all the time. It's like, where were you in 2016? Where were you that whole time period where it was all just leftist propaganda? Where were you in 2020 for that propaganda? Like, have you guys been in a fucking closet just like completely covering your ears to what's been going on? Like, it's frustrating when people don't understand the game that's being played at this point, because it's not a new game. It's the same game they've been playing for over 10 years now.
That this stuff is being instigated by folks on the left. And I'm not talking about moderates and centrists and that kind of stuff. I'm talking about the extreme left. And you're talking about sanctuary cities because if we find out that it's instigated by them.
If we find out it is, dude, it is.
That's a different argument. And now we're going to have to entertain a lot of conversation and dialogue about the specificity about what's transpiring.
And if you do that, get ready for the attacks, Stephen. Get ready for the lefties in your audience to go full fucking bonkers on your ass. Get ready. That's why a lot of people have to ride the fence. They have to be like one day they're like, yeah, I don't think Renee Good should have did what she did, but that officer was terrible and he was an idiot and he shouldn't have gotten in front of the car. But they got to play both sides. It's like, dude, the onus, the responsibility is all on the dumbass Renee Good. May she rest in peace. And even her father, thank God she got a based father. I don't know, man. She shouldn't have rebelled against her based father. She should have kept her father in her life and fucking listened to him, because even he has the courage to admit that she's the one who created the situation that led to her death, unfortunately.
Going on and why. We're going to have to find that out. Because, see, here's the thing, and this is one of the things, Keith, that I'm struggling with, and maybe you can answer it for me. I don't like the fact that local and state governments get the right to usurp federal authorities and just ignore the laws that they want to ignore.
Amen, Stephen. Maybe you're on the right path now. I don't like it either, brother.
I don't like nor trust Trump and his administration.
There's a lot of federal laws I don't like. Like, I don't like marijuana being illegal. There's a lot of federal laws I don't like, but I will work to change the laws. I'm not going to go attack and harass police officers that are doing their job, which is to enforce the laws that have been passed. Okay, do you understand? There's some nuance there that people always fucking try to ignore. It's like, yeah, a lot of laws I don't like either. I'm going to work to get those laws changed. I'm not going to go harass fucking officers that are just doing their job, which is to enforce the fucking law.
I don't like them. I don't want to trust their agenda. When Biden had negotiated what was deemed to be a bipartisan deal about the border, remember it was reported that the Republicans backed away because Trump needed them to back off so he could use it as a campaign tool while trying to regain the presidency.
I'm sure there's more to that story than that, Stephen. Are you reading the New York Times version of it? Yeah, I'm sure the Democrats had a great bill. The ones who created the problem, the ones who are for sanctuary cities, I'm sure they had a great bill to fix this problem.
See, I'm suspicious about all of that. But if we were to find out that a lot of the stuff that's going on is because it was instigated by the left specifically to make it look the way that it's obviously looking.
You're so close,
and
Stephen.
It was aimed specifically for the Trump administration, as opposed to when Obama was in office, George W. was in office, Clinton was in office, etc. We've got.
Yeah, you're so close, Stephen. You're so close. Just keep going, bro. Don't step back over that fence, bro. Keep going. Here's Renee Good's former father-in-law. Oh, this is her former father-in-law. I thought this was actually her dad. Renee Good's former father-in-law, or is this the dude that married her mom? I don't know. Renee Good's former father-in-law says he watched the video, notes that the car did hit him, and says he is saddened by the state of mind she was in. The biggest thing thinking about Renee dying in that state of mind stated Tim Macklin Sr. Let's see what he has to say.
Could you just give us a little bit of background on your connection to Renee Good?
Well, I met Renee several years ago. She had married my son. And
oh, with the big super chat. Thank you,
Adele
LFA.
_Yefa-67 super chatted $20. Riding the fence is profitable for grifters. Then you can pretend like you're never wrong.
Yeah, I can understand it in some cases where like nuance makes it hard to take, just like, and sometimes it's not all like the right can be right about this, but wrong about that. And like, so when sometimes you have that nuance and it seems like you're riding the fence, but also what you're saying is true as well, El Jefe. The left is very, very coordinated. They're very motivated right now. You see on social media, like they are doing a great job of supporting their people and pushing their shit and just like making sure it's always blowing up. I mean, the algorithms are probably manipulated as well, but that's the way it goes. Like the party that's in power, the people kind of just kick back. They're not as motivated, blah, blah, blah. But right now the left is motivated and they know how to game these systems to get their shit pushed to the top, and they're taking advantage of it. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's, it's kind of the way it goes. But yeah, thank you, El Jefe. Everybody say shout out to El Jefe with the 20, the big fat giant super chat. Thank you, brother. Very much appreciated.
Just a real good person. I mean, outgoing. I mean, I was really impressed the way she was gentle, her patience. And, I think she's a great person. But the biggest thing is thinking about Renee, dying in that.
Here's the thing. It is possible Renee Good was a good person. I'm not saying she was. I didn't know her. But it's possible that good people are being brainwashed and fucking psychologically manipulated to be fucking deranged. But underneath, they might have been a good person. But, you know, there's a lot of good kids that end up in gangs and end up fucking killing people. But yeah, they were a good kid at some point.
In that state of mind, you know, biblically, she wasn't ready to meet the Lord. That hurts me more than anything, because I do, you know, I love her, and she's a great person. She stayed at my house, and, you know, as a family. I think about everything, even the agent, you know, that shot her. I mean, I seen the video. The car did hit him. I mean, you know, there's just so many things we could say. Could he not shot her? I mean, you know, it's just, you know, when things are happening to you like that, at spur of the moment, you know, sometimes you react, but it's just.
I mean, this is kudos to this guy, because this is a guy very close to the situation who lost someone he loves, but still has the presence of mind to like actually accurately see what's going on.
It's just sad.
Yeah. It is sad. It's sad that they keep convincing these people to do this shit. And then now, like, they make her into a martyr, and she's like, this is just going to motivate more people to do this shit. Because there's a lot of people that are miserable in the idea of ending their life and becoming a martyr. It's appealing to people that are, you know, mentally deranged. All right, let's get into the Candace Owens stuff. I thought we had, yes, Jesus. Let's push this back a little more, because again, it's all out of order. Leftist protesters are now setting up fires just outside ICE. Yeah, this is, you actually had protesters earlier, because ICE kept coming out to put these fires out. And then you had protesters like, actually, let's stop with the fires, because we're just going to give them an excuse. Because, yeah, probably not legal to just be starting fires in the middle of the street. But what do we care about law, right? What does the law matter to these people? CNN's Jake Tapper completely deflated and irritated while being forced to report that the Department of Justice is investigating Governor Tim Walz and Mayor Jacob Frey. Well, let's hear this.
And we're back with our breaking news.
Here's
in
some
our
CNN
national
cope.
lead. A source tells CNN that the Justice Department is now investigating Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Let's get straight to CNN anchor and chief White House correspondent Caitlin Collins. Caitlin, what exactly are they being investigated for?
It's not totally clear yet, Jake. This is just breaking, and we have confirmed that the Justice Department is investigating Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. A source familiar has
That's what I voted for.
told me that confirms what was reported earlier by CBS. And essentially, Jake, as we're still trying to figure out what exactly the contours of this investigation are, we have a pretty good idea so far. And we heard from the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche earlier this week after we had heard these comments from Mayor Frey, from Governor Walz, following the shooting of a woman by an ICE agent in Minneapolis. Earlier this week, Todd Blanche was saying that ICE operates in a bunch of different counties without incidents going on. He referred to what's happening in Minnesota as an insurrection and said it's the direct result of a failed governor and an all caps terrible mayor who he accused of encouraging violence against law enforcement, something that Todd Blanche called disgusting.
Absolutely.
And he said, I'm focused on stopping you from your terrorism by whatever means necessary. So, Jake, I think that gives us a pretty good sense of what exactly it is that the Justice Department is at least trying to base this investigation off of. Where it goes, it's not really clear right now, but this does come as the FBI director and the Deputy Attorney General were seen in Minneapolis today as they...
Yeah, you're right, Fart Sack McGee. Like, she's a blinker, bro. This is I didn't really even notice, and once you said it, it's like, dude, she is just blinking away, isn't she?
Been surging law enforcement to the area as those tensions have only continued since the shooting of Renee Good. But it does show you, Jake, who the Justice Department is focusing their targets on when it comes to the aftermath of the shooting of Renee Good here. And
I think she's trying to like give us Morse code with her eyebrows. Maybe she's like reporting against her will at this point, and she's trying to communicate that she's under duress through Morse code with her eyebrows.
Right now, it is the Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and the mayor here, both of whom have been criticized by multiple White House.
Raymond with another 20. What's up, bro? Thank
Super
you.
chatted $20. The old idiom rings true. Good times create weak men and such and etc.
Yeah, that's why we got to have a system to where like we have to like really be, when there's good times, we have to be mean to our children. How do you solve that, right? Like, because, you know, things get so well, basically you end up spoiling your kids because life's so good, and then those spoiled kids end up being shitty people, shitty spoiled adults that are just... So what do you do? Like, don't spoil your kids. Send them to fucking military school. Put them to work as soon as they turn 12. Get them out in the fields fucking doing hard labor. That might be the solution, bro.
Officials for their
We definitely have to stop spoiling our kids.
comments, including Mayor Fry telling ICE to get the F out of Minneapolis the day that she
Thank
was
you, brother,
killed,
for the
and
20.
Governor Walz as well making
Everybody tell Freeman, shout out Freeman, the big super chat, brother. Much appreciated.
multiple public comments talking about the massive federal presence in their state. And so now it's an investigation by the Justice Department. It's not clear yet, Jake, that either of them have actually been served subpoenas as a result of this and where this is going to go. It seems to be in the very early stages of whatever investigation this is. But that is what we have learned so far, Jake.
Just to underline this, there is this horrifying incident in Minneapolis where an ICE officer kills a woman. At the very least, it's an ambiguous situation as to whether or not
It's not very ambiguous, retard.
it was a justified shooting. I'm not saying that it wasn't, but I am saying that
It's pretty obvious it was. I mean, you can like backseat driver it all day.
Super chatted $9.99. Christianity is a good start.
Yeah, I think you know, not being a bunch of godless heathens will definitely be helpful. I agree completely.
I can't think of any other instance where there wouldn't at least be a basic investigation on something like this. The Justice Department immediately almost says, we're not going to investigate this. But now they are investigating the mayor and the governor where this took place.
Yeah, and it was the same person, Todd Blanche, the Deputy Attorney General, who confirmed, Jake, that there would not be an investigation into the actions of the ICE agent here. They said that there was no basis for a civil rights investigation. That's the only investigation that would be prompted as a result of this. And so that was our clearest indication we got yet earlier this week that that was not happening. And now we're learning here tonight that they are investigating, apparently, comments made by the governor and by the mayor. Whether or not that leads to anything, obviously, Jake, we don't.
Well, yeah, because they're responsible for what's going on. They're responsible to me, ultimately, for the death of Renee Good and for the death of any other protester who thinks that ICE is a Gestapo and has no legal authority to be doing what they're doing. Like, if you convince people that there's a Nazi occupation in their neighborhood, when they respond to this imaginary Nazi occupation and get hurt, that's on you for lying to people and radicalizing them. So, yeah, arrest them. Arrest them all. While you're at it, arrest CNN as well. Yeah, so the sheriff's office keeps coming out and put the fire out. Yeah, see, they're going to get in trouble with the actual sheriff's office. You can't be doing that. I mean, dude, again, they're being too nice to him. Yeah, so what is this one? Investigative journalist Nick Sorter gives eyewitness testimony of what he's seen on the ground in Minneapolis. Let's see. Nick Sorter.
One of the most appalling aspects about this that I'm glad you pointed out was the whole baby at the riot thing. You know, because of they carry their babies into the riot knowing that they're going to be clashing with federal forces and they're pretty much sacrificing their baby so that they can say, oh my goodness, they're tear gassing babies. And they did it again with 6 children. 6 children at the riot that started after 3 illegals attacked an ICE agent and he had to shoot one of them in the leg, right? They drove their car up to the police line where, you know, they're obviously going to get spooked by a speeding vehicle toward them while they're trying to cordon off the road. And they had all the windows down and tear gas was shot at the vehicle as it was just 10 feet from the line with a bunch of children in it. Why would you do that to your children? Like, that's child abuse. When I had my run-in the other day with
I heard about this one, but I don't know what to think about it because everything's so much lies about everything. It's like, apparently the guy was just trying to get home and they shot tear gas into his vehicle and he had children in his vehicle. Again, like, nobody wants to see that happen, but you've created a situation where shit like that can happen now. Whereas if you just fucking behaved reasonably, stop letting people take to the streets acting like a fucking citizen militia, fucking a mob at the end of the day, And then you'd have less chance of fucked up things like this happening. But when this fucked up thing happens, it's just more proof that ICE, Gestapo, Trump bad, blah, 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 rather than, oh, look, maybe we should settle down and stop making these people feel like they're in danger or actually really putting them in danger. And that's unfortunate. I don't know what to believe there, to be honest, because this is what they do. They will bring their kids out there. They will bring their pets, anything they can to make the story seem worse. And I mean, once people are proven to lie about everything and manipulate reality at every step of the way to create false narratives to enrage people, it's kind of hard to believe the next narrative that's meant to enrage people when all of the ones before have just been fucking either mistruths or just straight out lies.
When they blocked my vehicle and the police wouldn't respond, and they started throwing those frozen water bottles, which are essentially bricks, through the windows, they were... when I went back and I had to return the vehicle because it was a rental car. I returned it to Enterprise, and they told me that they've had multiple, just that day, innocent civilians in their rental cars attacked because they were accused of being ICE on the street.
Jesus.
So it wasn't just me that this happened to. They had it happen multiple times, and then I have pictures that somebody sent me yesterday. I haven't posted them yet, of vehicles at a hotel that weren't ICE, again, and pretty much all the vehicles in the parking lot ended up with slashed
Wow, let's
tires.
elaborate on that. So you bring back your attack car with the windows all knocked out, spray paint all over it, and they say, oh, this is happening to other people today. That's huge.
Oh, yeah. So it's happening multiple times a day to innocent people all across the area.
And that's just one company you wouldn't talk to.
Crazy, dude. I mean, it's not surprising. We've seen how they're behaving. They're literally starting like little checkpoints. And, you know, just a citizen driving through and they're like, are you ICE? Oh, you're driving the same truck as ICE. How dare you? I'm not ICE. Well, you shouldn't be driving the same truck as ICE. Go get a new truck. So where's I know I had a clip of Candace. Yeah, I want to see. Let's catch up on Candace. I did a lot of talking about Candace. Let's see what she's up to. And then we got Alex and Nick talking about it. But this year is not going well for Candace. I guess I mean, dude, it is funny. Like, every fucking video she's done since Charlie Kirk has been was assassinated has been about Charlie Kirk. And I look at it's like, okay, this grift is coming to an end. When are you going to talk about something else? When are you going to talk about something else? And now I guess she's running out of material. So it's like, Charlie Kirk had superpowers. He was a time traveler. It's getting fucking insane now.
And this brings me to Daily Wire.
This is her getting angry because Daily Wire is making fun of her.
Unhinged. I don't even know what to say. They have dropped another video that kind of, if I'm being honest, feels like a laced threat. They are mocking Egyptian planes, but they have put in a voice.
What happened to the Egyptian plane update? I've been waiting for that for a long time.
At _unstoppable
Hey, what's up, buddy?
_4_life super
Good to see you.
chatted $10. Buddy, running a business is tough. But I wanted to show some love real quick. Not big balling though like that other super chatter though. Much love, buddy.
No, brother, you're good. Thank you for the 10. It's much appreciated, brother. I hope it's going well. You know, Be Unstoppable's venturing out to start his own business. So he's learning the life of being a business owner, and it is fucking difficult, dude. All these, you know, look, it's not easy being an employee either, but people always hate the business owner employer who puts his life on the fucking line. Everything he's worked for in his life, putting it all on the table to build something. It's fucking difficult. And everybody say good luck to Be Unstoppable. I hope in a couple years we'll find out you're a billionaire, bro. I hope so, brother. But yeah, keep up the hard work, man. It'll be worth it.
It's over. Again, dropped on my old socials. So using my face to attack me in a really strange way by suggesting that they are following my every move and my every personal decision that I make, that they will be watching me. So I'm going to let you watch the video that they dropped on my socials.
So from my understanding, Daily Wire has started a show that's just about making fun of Candace Owens. And she takes it as like a death threat. Let's see.
You should be obsessed with traveling. Not just the destination, but the experience of getting there. When you travel with us, you'll feel warmth, you'll feel welcomed, and you'll feel watched. Because every seat comes with the peace of mind of knowing someone is following you. Following you with 2 planes. This is what you can expect when you fly with. At Egyptian Air, we definitely never mix up our time zones, flight numbers, or flight times. We know every journey is your personal business.
Look at her face. Look at her face. I'm pretty sure what she does is she goes like, oh, I think this is a threat against me. I think this is a warning they're going to kill me.
After all, your personal business is our business, is our motto. Egyptian Air, wherever you travel, we will follow.
And so they've colored the letters there on the text for watched, followed, we will follow. I don't even know what to say to that. Like I told you, they're unhinged. It's been going on.
It's unhinged. It's unhinged. Yeah, dude, they're making fun of you because you fucking made yourself look stupid. Remember when the Egyptian planes was debunked? She's got a brand new breaking fucking report on it. It's going to drop in a couple days. We haven't heard anything about the Egyptian planes. Clearly, that was just a bunch of bullshit, and I don't know if we'll ever get an. If we do get an update, it's because she's going to be forced to do it because it's such a bad look, and it's probably going to be laughably bad.
By the way, it's like gang stalking. It's just been going on for 2 years.
Gang stalking, yeah, she's lost her mind.
Consistently behind the scenes. Now they're just kind of gone masked down, and people are seeing it in front of the scenes. Like, I just am not allowed to be fired from that company.
This is what happens when schizophrenics like watch a video and they think it's all like. Well, I mean, in this case, it is kind of about her. So it must make it worse for her. I don't know. She might be suffering from some schizophrenia or something.
And I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I do think her eyes are getting further apart, Dakini. I don't think you're wrong. I think that every day her eyes grow a little bit further apart.
To really say or do about that other than just to keep publicizing.
That's just what it is, Dakini, is when people, you don't really notice it. Like, you kind of notice it, but unconsciously. But then when people point out like how far apart her eyes are, you can't stop seeing it. It's like all you can see when you look at her is like, oh my God, her eyes are really far apart.
That I find their behavior to be alarming. It's discomforting. And there's something about this that feels very dangerous to me.
It's a joke video, Candace. You made a fool of yourself and now they're making jokes about it.
And that feels like a warning, as many people said, a threat, a laced threat, the weird devilish voice at the end, we will follow you. And then having a plane then burst into flames. It's not a joke. They don't mean it to be a joke.
This bitch can make anything seem nefarious, man. Anything, like any criticism. Oh, it's because they want to kill me. There's an active plan to kill me. What happened to the French hit squad? I guess they just gave up, Candace. I guess this elite fucking French foreign legionary hit squad just gave up. Everything's falling apart for Candace. Look, she did well at the end of 2025 grifting off the death of her so-called friend. 2026 is not going to be the year of Candace, I guarantee you. It's going to be the year that everybody goes, I'm sick of this bitch.
At all. So yeah, there you go. We'll just put that out there.
Yeah, guys. Daily Wire is going to kill Candace because they made a parody video. Oh, Lordy. Oh, shit. Where am I at here? You can load. What is this? Texas begins removing San Antonio's LGBTQ pride crosswalk? Hell yeah. I didn't even know about that. I don't know what I missed here, but it reloaded. I think I lost the fucking tab. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything.
Adele_Yefa-67 super chatted $10.
Oh, what's up, Evan?
Candace would lose her mind if you made a supercut of her. You'd probably find yourself in court.
Yeah. It's risky, you know. I have to pick. I'm almost at the point now where like I want to get permission before I use them, and I worry about having all the supercuts on my channel right now because now that I'm outspoken and I'm going against the grain of society, there might be people that are not happy that I have videos of them on my channel when I'm talking about the shit I'm talking about. I don't know. It's always a little nerve-wracking dealing with whether people are going to have a problem or not. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Alex Jones slams Candace Owens for being propped up by bots. Here's Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes. By the way, Nick has been getting... a lot of people have been turning on Nick because he was talking about the Epstein files, saying that there was like no pedophilia there. It was all basically like 16-year-old chicks and 15-year-old chicks. And, that's not technically pedophilia or whatever. Everybody's like, oh, you're a pedo cover up, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what's going on with the Epstein files. I definitely think there's some intelligence agencies involved, and that's probably what's being protected. That's probably what Trump's protecting, is our involvement, our intelligence agency involvement with that blackmail scheme. I don't know. Seems like it.
You look at a Candace Owens. I mean, we've had internet groups look at it. It's
thank
like
you, FA, for another 10, brother.
bot.
Thank you.
She's,
rock,
literally on my phone. I'm not on YouTube. I'm not on these things. It's pushed to me. Everybody I know, she is pushed by the system. She's never gets in trouble at YouTube, never gets in trouble on Instagram. So you know when someone's never been censored, never been deplatformed, never been debanked, never put on a no-fly list, never had somebody come to your house to kill you, like Nick has, and I never talked about my stuff. It's private. I just sit here, everybody saying, I'm the establishment because I've survived this long when I'm barely doing it. And then I see this person riding around like a royalty, literally married to royalty, with a bot farm husband behind her. And then it's just obvious what's going on. Nick Fuentes.
Well, I don't think that I don't think they're necessarily being controlled. I mean, you never know, but I think that a lot of it is just like you said, they're chasing the algorithm. And I think a lot of them are just have a reckless disregard for the truth. And as I said, I don't think they have any kind of ideological foundation. It's people that got red pilled a few minutes ago and they don't know what's up and down and they don't know what's going on. And then these are people that are just getting, it's only in one direction, more extreme, more crazy, more out there, more far-fetched. With Candace, I don't even think it's bots. I think that maybe people just underestimate how many dumb people there are in the world that have an appetite for this crap. People that want to hear about, time travelers and aliens and, everybody secretly transgender at the highest levels.
I do see a conspiracy, and I would not be surprised if bots were involved. I don't know if Nick sounded like Nick was kind of blowing off the bot thing. I would not be surprised if bots were involved. I mean, I've been suspicious of Nick's audience at some point having bots involved. I am suspicious. I am conspiratorial when it comes to Candace. I do think it's very convenient that she managed to take the entire story from being about leftists, insane, deranged leftists assassinating somebody because they were fucking radicalized in whatever little group or social media circle, to being about the right wing and how the right wing kill his own people. It's like, it's very convenient. It's very convenient to change the narrative to get heat off of the left, as we see how fucking deranged the left is right now. And we've known since, 2020 should have really made it clear to everybody how deranged the left is. But yeah, that makes me suspicious.
There's a huge appetite. And let's be honest, the right wing has cultivated that. Over the years, the right wing has cultivated this audience of people that it's the QAnon stuff. It's this crazy conspiracy stuff. And there are no guardrails. And now, well, the lunatics are quite literally running the asylum. Like the biggest, dumbest lunatic is running the asylum with all the idiots gathered every day for the latest conspiracy.
Yeah, there is that too, but it's just too convenient. So it is also possible that Candace just did this naturally because she's a crazy lunatic, or maybe she's just a fucking dirty grifter who doesn't care about, the damage she causes. And the algorithms just saw like, hey, all we have to do is inflate her voice and like push her shit to everybody. And we can kind of muddy the waters on the official narrative around Charlie Kirk. But yeah, I'm conspiratorial about it. Nick on Candace Owens torching her own credibility. You fucked up. Let's hear Nick take it to Candace.
So that's my response to her. She wanted to throw all the, you said this, you said that. It's just like a load of crap. I
like the beard. I'm not going to lie. I don't hate the beard. I think he needs to bring back just the stash though.
Talking about all the ADL spreadsheet, the hit piece that's been created about me. Let's talk about what matters. Let's talk about what you talk about on your show, which is Egyptian planes. We're not getting into a diversion. We're not getting into some other realm where you're going to throw it all back on me. Well, you can throw it all back on me, but like in that way, let's get back to what actually matters. You said for months that Egyptian planes were following Charlie Kirk. You said you were going to release an interactive map, and then you just never followed up. Why? Where is it? Where's the accountability? Either admit you were wrong or shut the fuck up and log off forever. Seriously.
She's never going to do that.
because that is like the bar is on the floor in terms of journalistic
Never
integrity.
gonna happen.
You gassed everybody up. You got everybody whipped up into this paranoid schizophrenia. People are talking about maroon shirts and beekeepers. And
what's up, brother?
At B
What's up,
underscore
Unstoppable?
unstoppable underscore 4 underscore life super chatted $5. Posted a song I made on Suno about here eyes moving wider. Why did you get me addicted to Suno, bro?
Oh, it's fun, bro. It's addictive. It's fun to have like, if you're the type of person who's like musical and you have musical ideas, like I've always been that way. I used to walk down the street just like writing songs in my head, you know, whatever little ditty I could, you know, I sound stupid, but that's what I did as a kid. It's fun. It's fun to take those ideas and then see like, dude, it's like being a music producer and having access to like all the greatest fucking musicians in the world to create whatever shit you want for it. It's dude, of course it's fun. It's addictive.
secret
can I blame
transgenders
you?
and trap
Don't blame
doors
me
and
for it,
energy
bro.
weapons. And
Thank
this
you,
thing about
Unstoppable.
Egyptian planes, you fucked up. Admit it. You got all the information wrong because you're a fucking idiot. You can't read a table because you're a low IQ idiot, and you messed it up. You staked your career on this. You hung your hat on that. That was the foundation. It became the foundation of the whole conspiracy.
It's funny how things work, right? Because I shit on Nick a lot. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm really frustrated about with Nick. Like, I don't think he's been entirely helpful to the movement of actually fixing this country. I think he's been kind of detrimental to it. But at the end of the day, Nick is a smart guy. He's probably the smartest idiot I've ever met. Well, I've never met him, but the smartest idiot I've ever seen. And, you know, when he has good points, I'm going to agree with him. And when he does stupid shit, I'm going to call him stupid. I don't play those games that everybody else does where it's like, oh, bad guy bad, so everything bad guy does is bad, and I can never say anything good about bad guy because bad guy bad. Like, I don't play those games. To me, that's stupid thinking. And has Nick done a lot of stupid shit? Is he possibly a Fed? Yes, all of that could be true. He could possibly be a Fed. I've done entire episodes about it. But when it comes to Candace, I think he's got a good message.
You fucked up. You didn't do your due diligence. You didn't run it by your white producers who are men. You didn't run it by the Supreme Court, your husband. You messed up. You made yourself look like an ass. You destroyed your credibility. If you want to build your credibility.
And yes, Fartsack McGee, Suno is what I use to create my songs for the show.
Back, fess up and admit your mistake. But you're not going to get away with it. No one's going to forget. Nobody is going to move on. You're not going to create a big diversion and pivot to attacking me or on to the next thing. 22 episodes talking about Egyptian planes. You said you knew. You said that's the proof. Tucker, your buddy, who's best friends with Kevin Spacey, said, I happen to know that for a fact. That's weird because it's all fake. So what do you mean? You know, that's like Tucker Carlson's favorite thing. He loves to say that. I can't tell you how I know, but I know that's really because the emperor has no clothes. You have been caught with your hand in the cookie jar. That's all bullshit. Somebody paid $950 for the data and reassembled the table for you, and it's all fake.
Uh-oh. You know, you guys know Coach Colin? You know, his videos pop, because I used to watch, you know, when he covered Rogan, so his videos pop up for me. And the last video popped up, I was like, damn, how many episodes in a row is all just starts with Candace Owens? Let's see how far back this goes. Well, there's one that's Charlie Cook, but mostly it's just, every video is just Candace Owens in the title. Candace Owens, 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 Candace Owens. How long is this gonna last, bro? Like, how long are you gonna ride this fucking Candace Owens train, bro? Maybe the fact that his last one, he finally put Charlie Kirk's name, maybe he's finally realizing, maybe I should, I don't know, maybe he's finally waking up. I love you, Coach. I think you're a smart guy. I understand when you hit a gravy train, you want to ride it as long as you can. There might be a point where you want to just kind of, you know, slowly move away from crazy bitch. Okay? Let's get back to reality. But yeah, I mean, hey, finally one without Candace Owens' name. to start off. But and part of this is YouTube. YouTube does this. It's so annoying. Like if you have one successful video, like say I do a video, an edit on Joe Rogan. If my next edit doesn't have Joe Rogan's name the same way the last edit does, it doesn't even go out the same way. YouTube and all these social media platforms, they want you to copy paste cookie cutter bullshit content over and over and over and over and over again. And people fall into that fucking trap because look at the views he's getting. He's killing it with the views. I mean, I could talk all the shit I want, but Coach is, doing 50-minute long videos getting 200K views. I mean, the dude's probably got enough to fucking retire at this point. All off of grifting off Candace Owens. I love you, Coach Colin. You're a good dude. Just stop falling for the bullshit, bro. Come back to reality, please. Please. Alex Jones just challenged Candace Owens to take a drug test. That would be interesting.
I'm going to say this. I challenge her to do a drug test. I will do one with her. You will find nothing but nicotine and alcohol, and very little alcohol, a lot of nicotine. Candace, I want to say it, watching that, you can't fake crazy. That looks like Adderall-fueled schizophrenia to me.
It does seem kind of schizophrenic to me at certain times.
Yeah, well, it's clearly some form of psychosis. That was my first thought, is like, you almost can't even blame her. Like, this is literally just psychosis at this point. You could see it in her eyes. You could see it in those, like, she is totally sincere. She's totally authentic. She believes in what she's saying. And it's the craziest stuff I've ever heard. I mean, and we get into a lot of I
have not made up my mind if she believes what she's saying or if she just is riding a gravy train as far as she can take it. Because like, what else is going to get her fucking 300,000 concurrent viewers? Like nothing else she could talk about would get her that many views. But I don't know, man. I don't know if she's just gone crazy. She's fucking Adderall-induced schizophrenia, or if she's just an evil bitch who's just like, oh fuck, who cares? Let me ride this fucking. Let me be the number one show. If this is what I got to do to be the number one show, fuck everybody else.
Fetch stuff and conspiracies, and we like to speculate and do this sort of an intellectual exercise or something.
But we'll say we don't know. We'll say we don't know. And there's,
Right, but to lay it down and say, well, no one just says they're a time traveler, so the claim is that Charlie was a real time traveler.
So yeah, I didn't even play that clip. Did I fucking skip over that clip? This is the problem when I have too many windows. This one, yeah, I must have fucking skipped it over, dude. Where's the one where she's talking about fucking Charlie being a time traveler? This is hilarious too. I'll probably save this for another episode, but our boy Ben Avery from The Lemon Show, I guess he's been attacking Alex Jones. A lot of people are attacking Alex. I don't agree with it. It's like, nobody's suffered more for the fucking cause than Alex. And it's like, oh, okay, so he disagrees with you and he's not just like attacking Trump every fucking second. So that means Alex is bought and paid for. It's like, no, we want things to get done. Trump is our only option for getting these things done, like dealing with the sanctuary cities, dealing with the insane border crisis. Like, is everything going to be perfect? Are we happy with the way he handled the Epstein files? Are we happy with it? No, of course not. But this is our option to get something done. So take what you can get as you can get it. But other people they just always want to be on the cool side. The cool side is always being against everything. It takes the most courage to actually support something these days, because all people want is for you to just be against everything. And it's the safe mode. Like, don't vote for anybody. If you never vote for anybody, nobody could ever say, oh, you voted for that idiot. Never support a policy, never support any, like, always fucking just be against everything. That's the safest route to go. But I don't really care about what's safe anymore. I care about actually fixing the fucking country, because I have to live in this country. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be alive, but it might be another 40 years I'd have to live in this fucking country, and I'd like to see it get fixed. Yeah, I guess I lost it, man. I must have accidentally closed it. But yeah, she's basically saying that Charlie Kirk was a time traveler and he had superpowers, and they put him in this like X-Men style program as a kid, and she's also been recruited into that. It's like, it's completely gone off the rails at this point. But we'll let them finish talking about it. Where did I leave off here? Yeah.
Traveling through time using technology. And so
And
when they
now
were
he's
telling
got
each
agents
other,
watching him because she did too.
yeah. Well, and she goes, I'm an alien. He's a time traveler. Pete, she said at the beginning of the clip, you don't just tell your homies you're a time traveler. What's the implication? You don't tell your friends you're a time traveler if you aren't actually literally a time traveler. So if Charlie's saying, I think I'm a time traveler, he means I'm literally traveling through time. And it's like, so, but she believes it. She says that
Well,
she believes
also, you're
it.
a major public figure with the left making songs and saying we're going to kill you. And you say, gee, they may kill me. That doesn't mean you're a time traveler.
Well, and we all say that. We all recognize that this is the game we're in. We all recognize people get thrown in jail and assassinated. It happens all the time. I've said that to people. I'm sure you've said that to people. Oh, they're going to kill me. Oh, if I keep saying this, they're going to... People say it's just the parlance in this kind of world, and it turns into, well, if he said he's a time traveler, we shouldn't discount the possibility that he's manipulating the space-time continuum. And yeah, I've always said about her, you can never discount the possibility that she's just really that dumb. Everybody thinks it's so much more complicated. You can never discount the possibility she's just dumb. Even in the clip, she says, I've been really occupied with this. It's like, did you mean like preoccupied? Like, and you hear this sort of stuff. If you watch her show enough, it's all the time. The wrong word, wrong pronunciation.
I mean, that means her vocabulary, like her language skills are not that great. But see, people do this all the time with intelligence. It's like, oh, you're not good at this one thing. That means you're stupid. Nick Shirley is a perfect example. Somebody was mentioning Nick Shirley's Channel 5 interview. Yeah, I did watch it. I would have suggested Nick Shirley not talk to that piece of shit, but I guess they're friends. They go back because they've been around in the same circles. I don't trust that Andrew dude from Channel 5 at all. He's a manipulative little fucking cunt who will fucking edit shit out of context to present whatever narrative he wants. But Nick Shirley is somebody, if you heard him talk, you'd think like, oh, this guy is borderline fucking should be riding the short bus. But yeah, he's just got bad language skills. I'm sure Nick Shirley is a very fucking intelligent guy. He might even have a super high IQ. But if you listen to him talk, you think, oh, this muddle mouth fucking guy is barely there. He's brain dead. Some people, you know, can be intelligent, but also be stupid in certain categories. And I think Candace Owens is, I don't agree with Nick. Nick thinks she's low IQ, blah, blah, blah. No, I think she's very smart and she knows exactly what she's doing.
She just really doesn't have it all together.
I could be wrong. That's just my theory.
She says it's all a big coincidence. I'm sorry, what coincides with what here? You know, for there to be a coincidence, that means that two things must be happening.
I'm not backing off Channel 5, Fartsack McGee. Andrew can suck my dick. He's a fucking loser piece of shit.
Happening together.
I hope he doesn't, have to beg any more women for sex.
Are
you still begging women for sex?
Has to be
Andrew?
Things that coincide. What coincides here?
He's a loser. Yeah, he's made funny videos, guys. Yeah. He's just a leftist propagandist, so I don't really like the guy. Especially, I didn't really hate him until he did what he did to Alex. When he did that hit piece on Alex over Sandy Hook, and he acted like he was Alex's boy, and he was going to film some comedy skits, and then the end, it all becomes this fucking hit piece on Alex.
Between the French, the time travelers, the Egyptian, there is no coincidence here. A person was shot by a left-wing partisan, or at least that's a suspect.
I don't like Andrew because I see through his bullshit, Nerio. It'd be good if you guys could too.
In custody, and Occam's razor, that's what it looks like to be.
And then he shows up in a...
What else we got? Is that it? That might be it. Yeah, we'll kill it here. Because we're already at 2 hours. Yeah, we'll save this maybe for next time. It is kind of funny to see Alex talking about Ben and just addressing Ben Avery. It's hilarious to me. But I like Ben. You know, I just, it's like there's so many other things to be attacking right now other than Alex. Like the guy who was nuked off of everything. Like one of the biggest victims of the left. And it's like, okay, maybe we should just listen to him. Maybe he's got some points to make. But yeah, no, everybody's just sold out. They're all just licking the boot now. That's what it is. I just got in. Oh, you got here late, Akuma. Did you just get the notification right now? I keep hearing from people that they're not getting notifications till like an hour, 45 minutes into the stream. And that's why people will fucking start the live stream and then wait an hour to actually go live. I finally figured out, I was like, why do people... I realized it was because people are letting the crowd build up before they go live. But then it even makes more sense when you realize that YouTube is usually an hour behind actually notifying people that you're live. So should I do that? Should I just do an hour of coming soon, going live soon before I go live so everybody gets the notification? Maybe I should do that, man. There's a reason people do that shit. It's just the notification system is terrible on YouTube. But hey, much love, everybody. No show tomorrow night. Taking tomorrow night off. Possibly Sunday, if there's some news to report. Something going on, which I'm sure there will be. I'll be back Sunday night. And then we'll kick off another week of shows next week. Thank you, guys. I've had a blast. Hope you guys have enjoyed the week of shows. I hope you guys are all having a good time, enjoying your weekend that's coming up. Have a good time, enjoy yourself. Take a load off, relax. And yeah, while you're at it, smash the thumbs up on the way out. It's much appreciated. Links are in the description. I think I still have my second channel is in the description. Go follow me over there. Discord as well if you want to hang out in the Discord or if you want to become a member. Links are in the description. Much love, everybody. We'll see ya on the next one. You guys have a great night, okay? Take care.
Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified. Here's some other videos to watch that you might like or you might not. Have a great day, my internet friend. I hope I'll see you once again. Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified. Have a great day, my internet friend. I hope I'll see you once again. Please subscribe and hit the like and ring that bell if you want notified.